but I would like if I was going to stick up for someone, like, but I would not stick up for anyone. To be honest, I think they're always bad at each other. I think they're all idiots. Yeah, like,
Who do you think is an idiot? I don't understand what you're saying.
oh, an idiot means like a total fucking twat.
Who?
Every single one of them.
Who are you talking about though?
Like Evil Queen,
Oh God,
um,
why? Why are you saying that?
ELE, like sort of like they're all like seriously. It's just like I like each one of them in a little sort of way, but they're just like sick like people like
So
you
do you
know.
watch them? Do you watch them then, or?
Yeah, because you got to say it makes me like look that bad. But I have to watch like a 5 minute span, and I'm like, oh my god. I do like the like I think my favorite, as in like not my favorite, but like
You know
sort
what?
of
My connection with
three of them, but like they
you know
just
what?
like
If
yeah,
they
go on,
bother
sorry.
you that much, I just wouldn't watch. I would get off TikTok because
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that, but like what I'm saying is like there's three of them together and all this and like.
Sam. Yeah, I think if you're feeling that way, then you should just maybe go watch different creators. Like there's people that do painting and I don't know, something
No,
different
no,
for yourself.
that's the thing. No, no, I'm not being horrible. That's the thing you don't understand. Like,
Well, you're kind of saying you don't like EQ, you don't like this, you don't like that. I guess you don't like CLA. Well,
no,
nobody likes CLA,
like,
but
yeah, and you probably don't like me because I'm talking.
oh
But
no, not
like,
at all. You're allowed your opinion. No, no, God, no. I don't.
like, see the three of them, they were like really good, like, sort of whatever. But like, like, I don't know, like, sort of like,
Who's
Yeah, I
the
I've
get what
got
you're
like
saying.
things, like you might not like things about like anyone,
Yeah,
like
you just
all
haven't
the whole
connected
thing
with
of
any
the three
creator
of
that
them, they're
you.
just mad and that they are like a good like whatever.
Yeah,
But
you're
I
just
just
not connected
like
with anyone. You haven't
no,
connected
I
with any
connect
creator.
with actually that's the thing. Like I probably connect with three of them in the wrong way, because
Yeah.
like I love like CLA like she's nuts. I love it, but then like when they sort of like themed it up before, and like I just hate fake. That I think that's what it is. Like I just cannot be asked with fake people, and like,
I
and we
get
all
you.
know this is about fakeness, but
Yeah.
I just can't be asked with the fakeness. That's probably what it is. I just can't be asked. Do you know
Yeah.
what asked means?
Hopefully you'll find a different creator that'll kind of.
I know, probably, but do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, no, because I have my favorite creator on the app, so I don't know. I do find people that I connect to on the app. So, like maybe you're looking
so
on the
who's
wrong
yours?
EQ.
Yeah, like she's like probably like I'm not just saying this. She's probably like one of mine. Yeah, like I'm not just saying this, right? But I could tell you a lot about if like what you asked me, like because I know her, like what she does in the evening and all that sort of stuff. She's like proper like straight up, and that's what I like. I like people that are straight up and all
Okay.
that sort of shit. So there you go.
There you go. So we found you. You like EQ. Hi, Cassidy.
Gosh.
Hi, Cassidy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm okay.
So I'm kind of new here. So somebody told me to come to your live, and I was like, okay, more exposure to get this out. So
Okay.
is this the live for it?
Sure.
Well, it's about Remi and Diedro.
Oh, the beast. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had somebody messaged me a day ago and was asking me if I knew who they were and, well, if I was still friends with them. And I told him that I was not. And he was kind of puzzled and confused because Remi had been messaging him. And when he saw that Remi posted pictures of Diedro and her together,
Yeah.
That's when his red flags started going up. Soon
Uh-huh.
to then follow through with, before he even knew any of that, that she was asking him for money and he sent her money
What?
because she was broke, she said,
Okay.
and she was struggling to pay for rent.
Whoa, so
Remy?
hold on. So Remi was hooked up with some, or was talking to some guy online.
Mm-hmm.
Then the guy saw pictures of Remi with Deandro, but the guy had already sent her money.
He already sent her the money before he saw those
Oh,
pictures. Yeah. Yeah.
oh shit.
So, like, yeah, and so I decided, like, to
That's
expose.
pretty crazy. Like
Well,
that's
hold
why
on.
I've just come on with like a little bit of like, you know.
So here he says, so I asked, like, did you guys ever meet up, this, that, or the third? And he's like, no. But she said that she needed rent as she was struggling as her child just paid out for clothes and presents and she couldn't manage. I believe it, and maybe more so now as she doesn't make nothing from Deandro, because I told him, I was like, she doesn't make anything from Deandro. Deandro makes all the money.
Yeah.
And so he said it wasn't $20 or $50, it was more like $1,000.
Wow.
And so then I was like, are you kidding me? Do you have like a receipt of this? I need something. So then he proceeded to send me
Oh
the PayPal.
wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah. And then, like, where was it? Oh, here's this one. And then he's like, I have quite a lot of shit on her. And this was only 2 weeks ago, as she was sending me things that I would never send someone if I had a partner. She even asked me to come around next month and spend the night there after I'd finished work. And I was working in her area. So I said what I said. And then he said, I work near Windsor and Surrey, which I'm in the USA. I don't,
Yeah, do you think that's Deandro? I don't think that's him. Come on.
what'd you say?
I don't know. I muted the mic. Go on.
Oh, okay. And then he said, I work in Windsor and Surrey, which I don't know the area of where they
Yeah.
are. She told me she doesn't live far and wanted me to come stop the night. And he's like, I just want my money back. So I tried to give her 24 hours to give the money back before I expose this. But of course, because they always think they're untouchable and everything's a joke,
Yeah.
you know.
Wow. So now what?
So they're all denying it, supposedly. You know, she's over there in London right now, with him, and this guy is just scared because he's afraid they're going to all come after him now for exposing all this. And he's like, I have no problem showing conversations and bank receipts. I just, if I can get my money back, I'd love it. But if not, then is this how it's going to be? Is this what they do to the community where they're constantly getting away with stuff? And I told him, unfortunately, yes.
Wow. That's crazy. So well, I guess Deandra would have known, like they're pulling scams like that.
Of course he would, because that's all he does. I was his biggest gifter at one time until I pulled out of the community.
Yeah.
They're not saying that he's from Surrey. They're saying that Remi is for the comments.
Her last name is Curtis there. That is her last name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Shit. So now what?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see because she's there right now, obviously in London. So he's got to cover everything up. Whether
Where's Windsor and Surrey?
I have no idea. From what I heard, it's not far from each other, and she's in Surrey.
Is Windsor a street?
It's Windsor, Ontario.
Right? That's what
I'm in Michigan, so I know Windsor, Canada.
Yeah. That's what I'm
That's what I just said. Windsor, Canada. I said Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the outskirts of London.
Windsor, Surrey is a London area. Oh, okay.
Wow. So, what are you going to do with that?
Nothing. I tried to help him, to get his money back. I mean, what can you do besides
Well, don't you?
expose them to let the community know,
Yeah.
basically that this is what Remy does. Like they're all a big fraud. They're all scammers in that community.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, nobody makes money over there. The only person that's making money is him, unless you enjoy recycling all your diamonds.
So are you like, do you have like, I guess you have a friggin' fucking page. I'm getting all, you have a page on TikTok. Wouldn't you post? I would post all that shit.
Post it on my page.
Post it.
Oh,
Post it and share it to a few of us, and then we can share it out.
I'll copy it and paste it and post it.
Same.
okay.
I
So a
would
lot
get
of
out
people
there
in
that-
here, you
Yeah, because you know what? At the end of the day, she could be doing this with a lot of different men.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she could be scamming a lot of people.
Well, that was the whole point of why he came out with it, and he didn't know who to go to. He's like, I just seen that, you were the best one to come to because I've seen how you've exposed and got out of the community. And I was just nervous to go to anyone else because obviously you can't trust anybody in that community because, of the support that they all
Someone
get.
that can help you here, the man with no, I want to say
Hello,
basement.
hello. Right, just be mindful with the information that people are mentioning post publicly on a platform. What you need to do first is find out if this evidence that you're posting publicly is actually concurrent with a police investigation, because it can hinder a police investigation if there's an active one going, because you're publicly posting parts of the evidence. Just be mindful and very careful of what you post.
But is there I don't know if there is a fucking investigation.
There is on D, there is. I mean, he's
On him, yeah, we know that, but on her, like,
Personally, if there's an ongoing active police investigation, I wouldn't post, especially is it a PayPal transaction
correct.
for £1,000? I
Correct.
wouldn't be posting that, because that's major evidential, like, part of the processing, because it's a receipt, basically.
so what can she do with that then?
What I would do is, personally, if it was me, I would go back to the male who has approached her. I would ask him if this is an ongoing police investigation.
But she's in America and they're in the UK.
Yeah, but what she could do is inbox him. This evidence must have been sent to her, like, somehow. So if she goes back to that original avenue of where she's been conversing with him and say to him, look, is this a police investigation in, like, the UK? If so, instead of posting the evidence out live on a platform, go live and discuss it. Don't post any of the evidence out, but be careful in what you're saying, because you don't want to hinder an ongoing police investigation, especially submitting the receipts and everything of transactions of money transfers.
But would the guy be able to get his money back, being that she could say he lent it to her, type of thing?
So he tried to get his money back through PayPal, but because she told him to do it through friends and family, you cannot.
Yeah.
And so he asked me, he's like, he goes, I don't know much about this, but I feel like I've been, I'm stupid and I've been scammed, but could I go to the police with this? And I don't know your London laws or...
Cassidy, is the gentleman from England as well, or is he from America?
No, he's from over there in the UK.
What he could actually do is contact a organisation called Action Fraud. It's all, like, underlined with the police and things like that. Contact Action Fraud, send all the evidence to them. They will initiate an investigation. They'll look into it. Maybe he would get his money back that way. Again, the way the transaction's been specifically stipulated to place it, i.e. friends and family, there's not much hope. But what he could do is raise an investigation with Action Fraud, and they could look into it to prevent it happening to anybody else.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd be careful with the adjunct, only because we know that he's got lawyers, because he's already going through other legal...
Correct.
But it's not Diageo, it's her that did it. She told this guy she was single, apparently, obviously. And he, whatever. Then the guy saying that she had no money for rent and blah blah blah. He felt bad, sent her the money, and then the guy saw pictures of her and Diageo and figured out he'd been scammed. So it's got nothing to do with Diageo's case or anything. It's Remi.
Right.
Yeah. The case would be initiated in and around her actions, not him.
Exactly.
I'm being
I
careful with the
wouldn't
whole, like, if
surprise
Remi's
if
got a
he
lawyer,
set it
she'll
up.
get a lawyer.
He'll be behind it, I think.
But personally, what I would do is if you are in any kind of conversation with this said male, I wouldn't tell anybody his identity. I would
No,
keep
I
it very
don't.
quiet. And basically, what I would do is advise him to go to an organisation. Simple Google search, action fraud. You can go on there. You can ring them. You can submit a file to them online. There's numerous avenues he could go down through action fraud and things. Personally, again, this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
That would be the best avenue to go down. Because the way the transaction's been placed, you ain't getting that back.
Yeah.
Right. So someone in your comments said, Cassidy, could you be that someone who is fake because the dollars on my PayPal has an E, not a dollar sign? Sweetie, this does have an E, not a dollar sign.
It had the pounds because it transfers.
It had the pounds. Exactly.
Right, I'm going to jump back off. I just thought I'd jump in and throw my 2 pennies worth in again.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you again.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess do what he said, and then
Right.
are you going to show the pounds or?
Oh, yeah, I could do that. I'll show that again.
Listen, I agree what he said, like sort of like 100%.
Yeah, maybe that. But again, I would whatever. Yeah, that's what it does to when you send money. Like, say I sent money to someone in Ireland, so I can put in the amount, then it converts it to the pound, and that's what you'll
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
It's just like, but I don't know. I just like, I'm not been like sort of like, but I just never ever like just send money to people, you know. The only place I send money to is like bloody, what do you call them? Oh fucking hell, I can't even think.
No,
Like I
the one
just
you
don't
said
send money to like people, you know.
he's English, it'll be in pounds. It gets converted to pounds. So if I sent Christina money from Canada to the UK, if she's in the UK, it would when I put in the amount, if I put like $50, it would.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
This
so
guy
much
is not in the
difference.
USA. He's in the UK.
Oh, he's in the UK himself. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like that's why I'm just like, and I've heard of him. Apparently, he's like a right dickhead. Like,
okay, quiet. You do
Right?
head there. Can he not confront Diageo and show him this?
Well, because of the history that he sees of the backlash that Diageo gives to everybody, he's kind of nervous and scared about it. But he said, if I have to go to that extent, then I will. But it just makes me very nervous because of the history.
Or maybe like someone saying he's in on it.
The comments are going crazy with one thing. I think that when Cassidy was talking to the gentleman, Cassidy was referring to it in dollars in the messages because people are really confused about that part.
Oh,
Well,
I
the
mean,
guy
I'm from the USA, so I didn't even know what the E meant
Yeah.
until it.
Well, if he's in the UK, then he can just do what the man with I always forget because I can't see his whole name when he's in the box. But you can do what he said. If the guy's in the UK, he can surely go to the police with it. Yeah. But honestly, I think he probably won't get away with getting his money back because she could say he gave it to me, he gifted it to me.
Yeah, and I think because it was friends and family, he said
Yeah.
that you can't get it back when it's friends and. I've never sent through PayPal like that, so I don't know.
Yeah. I sent through friends and family, and I don't think you can get it back.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
No, he
ask-
never asked me for any money, so no.
I think he's behind it
He
himself.
can try,
Really
maybe go to the police and say, look, I was scammed. But then reading the text messages when he says, "Oh, she said she was low on rent," and it kind of looks like, nah, you just fell into a trap and you're done.
You fell into it, yeah.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper, you seem really upset in here at the fact that we're Canadian and we have an American in here. You're going now.
Anyone
Like,
in
I
here,
feel like, yeah, okay,
It's a
I'm gonna
worldwide
get out
app.
of here.
it's a romance scam,
Just
yeah?
when you guys are finished, I would like to speak. That's okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh, Karma, hello.
Hi, Angie.
How
Big
are you?
fan. Big fan. We listen to you all day, every day in the Discord.
Oh, you're from the Discord.
Yeah, for Discord crew.
Hello, Discord.
But yeah, all I want to say is when are people going to get the memo to stop sending people money online who you know nothing about? They're complete strangers to you. Stop fucking sending them money.
You know how
Like,
many people listen, I had made friends with someone on the app. We were friends. And then he was having a bit of a financial problem with electric or whatever. So I sent him money. So it's not that uncommon, to be honest. I know it sounds fucking crazy, but ours wasn't a romance thing. I just felt bad that he couldn't, his electric was off, whatever. But this girl, well, Remi would have obviously enticed him in a different way, right? So I guess, I don't know. I'm just assuming she would have been like, hey, hi, honey, blah, blah, blah. She hooked him in, yeah. And then she said she couldn't pay her bills. And then he maybe had feelings and didn't know who she was. Sent her the fucking $1,000.
it is crazy to me.
Yeah.
I send EQ money in gifts, and
Yeah.
in other ways and whatever, that's fine. TikTok gifting, that's fine. I know exactly what I'm doing and what I'm getting from it and everything. But somebody who tries to spin me a sob story and goes, "Oh, here's my PayPal," absolutely get the fuck out of here. Like, no
Yeah.
way.
But what about the women or even men that'll like pretend they like you and then you're falling for them and then they'll say, "Oh, can you send me X amount of dollars?" And then they'll send
Absolutely
it.
not.
Yeah.
Sugar plums.
Angie, would you agree though that when you gave money, that you gave the money with no intention of taking it back? Because anytime I've helped someone on, especially on here, I like, even if to the person it's a loan, it's not for me. I look at it like I'll never get it back, so it's gone.
I don't expect it back, no.
Exactly.
No. But I think because this was under false pretenses type of thing,
Yeah,
she kind of played him like she was interested in him and come spend the night. And then the guy caught the pictures online, so saw she was with someone.
and she is very pretty.
Yeah, because she was playing it, right? Come spend the night. And so she played him romantically and he fell for it. Gave her the money.
It's completely playing on a man's dick strings to get money out of them. That's all it is. And Remi is very good at doing that. Look at how she's played fucking the whole Diadro and Sophie situation.
Nobody would want to play Diadro, to be fair.